We give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very Ethiopia shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation, that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men, in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16 verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are, the I am that I am, and these are your words because you are God. You said that a time is coming, according to the prophet Jeremiah. You said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said,
Abiobi.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra. I welcome you to this wonderful edition. Mazi Zumez is saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your time zone. This is Mazi Zumez, aka Onye-Ekwensu. Onye-Ekwe-Osu. Onye-Ekwe-Osu. And to my fans, I'm sorry, because today is Sunday. Today's program is supposed to be going back to our roots. But one man so we will do the program going back to our roots. So I'm sorry for those of you that are expecting this program this week, today being Sunday. So as I'm saying, I say, Onye-Ekwe-Osu, but I be a Wolo Oka, another foreign religion. Be a Gulu Nankunu when I know whatever. But it's not today. It's not the topic. So as I welcome you all, please, my hardcore. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Umahadi Ezumezu. If you are watching us from there, please hit the like button and share the program. We're also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. In this page, we have almost 20-something thousand fans. We have about 5,000 in the front now, so almost 28,000 plus. But a lot of decision, a lot of attack, enemy within, enemy external, but that will not stop us. So if you are watching us from Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. Always hit the like button and share the program. It's very, very important. Then we are not live at Mazi Ezumezu Onye-Ekwensu. main page. No, we are not live there, but we share the program. The program was shared there. So if you are there watching us, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. Hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We are also live at our YouTube. We are live at our YouTube. If you are watching us from our YouTube, please hit the like button and share the program. Hit the like button and share the program. To be honest with you, that we block, they are watching us from YouTube. We are doing fantastically well in YouTube. And our YouTube name is Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Then we see the fire lion head. Odom. So that is there. So please, in any platform you are getting our message, please hit the like button and share the program. And I want you all to know that the reason we are doing this is not out of hate or no, but it's out of to educate us. It's out to tell us what we need to do and what we don't need to do. It's to tell us where your own boundaries stop. This is the reason why we are doing this program. I said that before IPOB, Igbonia, I won the Igbo. IPOB, I won the Igbo, I won. And you guys know that I'm against any buying of anybody, no matter the group we belong to. I'm against that. From day one. From day one. But we must please say the truth. We must say the truth. The truth must be told. Today's program is on Simon Ekpa. This is part 2. It's outing on X handle. He went on X handle to educate our people, the Igbos that are in the X handle, in the space. And at the end of the day, they end up educating him, telling him that what he's doing is not the right thing. That what he's doing is not the right thing. So as you all know, before we proceed, IPOB mega fundraising hosted by USA, America, is coming up on 24th February 2024. IPOB mega fundraising is coming up on 24th February 2024. Mazen Nani can authorize it, and Madam Nenyanya is aware about it. So you are all invited. Invite your friends, your lovers, your family. Let's listen.
Officer IPOB Worldwide. And she is a woman of immense integrity and substance. One of the pioneer contributors to Radio Biafra and IPOB before a lot of people came along. Anything she tells me, I believe, is gospel. and everything is properly documented.
And they must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as he doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
So let's repeat it again.
Nene is our overall finance officer, IPOB worldwide. And she is a woman of immense integrity and substance. One of the pioneer contributors to Radio Biafra and IPOB before a lot of people came along. Anything she tells me, I believe, is gospel. And everything is properly documented.
And they must understand that. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nene cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as he doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nene cannot see.
So, you are all invited. Madam Nene will be there. Mazi Kanu will represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will also be there. And the executive in USA all will be there. So we are inviting you all. We are inviting you all on 24th February 2024 for IPOB Mega fundraising. At least you can be able to say, I contributed. When my leader has a problem, I contributed. I make sure that this candle light didn't quench. I make sure that I contributed. So invite your friends, your loved ones, your family, your town hall meeting, your community. Invite them, and the code is there. It will be on Zoom. It will be on Zoom. No? And the ID is there. And the time it will kick off is 8 p.m. Biafra time. So you all are all invited. Thank you so much. And may Chukwuka Biama bless us all and provide for us. He said. And there is another short clip I'm going to play before we move to our main topic about APC member. Like I told you guys, anytime you see him or you saw him on Facebook saying anything, just know he's APC member. Anytime, APC member. As you all know, there's nothing connected IPOB with politics. We are in a parallel. We're in a parallel line. Yeah, we can talk to our politicians. No, but there's nothing that connects us. And as a matter of fact, there are some that don't want Biafra to come. So let's listen to APC member Chibuze Guatu. Let's listen to him. Kaige Nyanti. Hold on. Okay. So let's listen to Chibuze Guatu. The message for us.
Not because I'm a politician, either because I engage in anything called politics. I am not a politician, and I will never be a politician. That time, I will decide on what I will do with myself. But for now, I am never and I will never be a politician. Now, let me bring to your notice.
I'll stop. I don't want to get involved in things like I have future. I want to become somebody in our country one day. I have future. In fact, I have political ambition. That's just the fact. I don't want anything that will spoil my future. I don't want to say things, even the ones we have said in the past. I have sincerely apologized, and I regret saying some of the things.
Just like me.
Well, this is a message from our own brother, Chibuze Guatu. So anytime when for online, Malone is an APC member or APC member. How that he have a future? Don't worry, a future. Don't worry, political ambition. And when he went to Nigeria for burial of our late mom, may our soul rest in peace. Then he decided to join the political party, APC. He did not even consider to join APGA. Now, you are from Nnewi, and Apple go my hands from God and Nnewi. And Ojuku onye Nnewi. Ilapuzia no APGA. Ibawazia APC. Ilafu PDP. Ibawazia APC. O makifan yoba. Ben so bad dolo. We wish you all the best in your career, because you have made it. You have a political ambition. So anytime on for like on the or related to Biafra or related to our leader, please don't take him serious, please. Only even things work before, no regret there. So please don't take him serious. And on attack here. Because so Kabapun also Simon Ekpa abịam n'obiga again. Ute eziokwu Chineke mmetigo oti mgbodomgbo. Mmetigo I come online to talk about you. Whatever I'm saying, I have the evidence. And I said to them, if what I'm saying is lie, tell me, come up. Every time we are open for a debate. We are open for a live debate. Today is the part 2. Our brothers in X-Space educate Simon Ekpa, telling him that what he's doing is not the way. That what he's doing is not what Mazina can believe. And a lot of them, they are not even IPOB. A lot of them, we are talking good of Mazina can. A lot of them. Oh yeah, agent to know. So when you see, now see one name, that shows that the one name had a as that shows the name. So Simon Ekpa went there to thinking that he want to bamboozle them. But he end up, they educate him, they able to lecture him the meaning of prime minister. He's the head of government. At the end of the day, Simon Ekpa run out again for the second time. Or was you also, and then you know but again, or was you also, that in fact he's not coming again, or was you also? No? So now, let's continue. Can I start here? We don't have much time because it's almost 2 hours. So if you are in the zoo, please make sure you recharge, because if why you're bad now, we're able 2 hours plus, if not 3 hours. Okay.
Ada, go ahead with your question.
been a long time, Chief.
Who is speaking? Okay, UD, sorry. Okay, UD, go ahead then, Ada, then Omega. UD, go ahead with your question.
Okay, thank you very much. Most of the responses are completely different from the positions. I mean, he rejected it initially, but here, what I heard clearly that ab initio he was a supporter of it. I know how the area. First, actually, these questions. Osina, he's coming to hurt Nigeria. So, and he seems he's quite impressed with his level of achievement in hurting Nigeria. Actually, of all them have. Secondly, actually, Simon, do his children go to work on Monday? So this blood we need to spill for Biafran liberation, is it other people's blood who are living in Igbo land? Or is the blood part of the one that has to be spilled? Because life is terribly difficult. Mbone decline 1 week sit at home and all that. And the third question, that's the last one, please. Beyond the southeast, he can't enforce it in Port Harcourt, but he brags about what he's doing in the southeast. Nobody supports sit at home. You go on social media, you will see that his boys brag about the damages and the terror they unleash on people.
We're not gonna allow this guy keep speaking, please.
All right, have you finished?
Yeah.
All right, so the achievement we have got so far is that the achievement we have so far, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have embarked on economic strangulation of Nigeria, and it is working. That is number one. Number two, we have started the delegitimization of the Nigeria representative within Biafra land. The governors, commissioners, down to local government chairmen. Very, very soon, we will give all of them a chase of their life after cutting their wings. Who are their wings? Their wings are the army, terrorist police carrying gun in Biafra land. These are the terrorists that we have, and we're going to cut them until these criminals in political position will not have anyone to carry gun and follow them again, and we'll give them a chase of their life, and we'll take over our land. That's number two. Number three, we have been able to show to the world that Biafra have embraced their freedom by embarking on over 2 years civil disobedience, whether you like it or not. It is a fact. Of course, as somebody who is a very happy slave, you can make your choice and bank and live on your propaganda. It does not move us. Biafra people want to sit at home to register their grievances and their rejection over Nigeria. And they have done it for the past 2.5 years. And even if you claim that people are scared, it means that Nigeria is already a failed state because they can't guarantee the security of the so-called citizens, which we have seen not only in the southeast, but other parts of Nigeria. If Simon Ekpa can be in Finland and make you not to go out, it means that the government you claim to be in love with has failed you. And therefore, they shouldn't be allowed to stay even the next minute. If I can be in Finland and make you comfortable and your government could not stop me, it means they have failed. And that's why the Biafra government is in charge. And that's what we try to prove to the world, that Nigeria is already a failed state. They cannot solve their security challenges. They cannot solve their problem. They are helpless and confused. And you cannot trust your life on a government like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Can we get...
Because remember, if your children go to school on Monday, why
I sit at home? I sit at home not just on Monday. Any place, any day I say sit at home in Biafra land, I sit at home myself. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's move forward. Ada? ask your question. Please, maximum of 2 questions. It won't be more than 2, so that I can make it clear. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, Chief. Good morning, you people have been on this space for so long, and I just wanted to say more grease to your elbow. First of all, if you can be in Finland and disrupt things in Nigeria, it doesn't only mean that the government has failed. It also means that you are part of the problem. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there. You know.
So can you ask question? Can you ask question, not comment?
It will do you very well to be very respectful to yourself by being respectful to other people.
Ask question, please.
I will ask my question right after I make my spiel. Biko.
We are not here to make speech, ask question. Everybody has
you have to ask question.
Okay, I'm a nod. Please, on your name, if you're not the one speaking, don't interject. The only person that will respond to anything now is Simon and Honorable Ada. Every other person, please respect the name. Can wrap your word again, Anna. Biko. Even if you think the person is not making sense, allow the person to finish. When it's your turn to speak, you speak. Biko, decorum here. Ada, over to you. Ask your question so that Simon can respond.
Thank you very much, Chief. Secondly, you are not strangulating the economy of the Nigerian government. You're strangulating the economy of Ndibo. Okay.
That is your opinion. Now, that is your personal opinion.
It is very uncool, so guy. It is very uncool.
Please, Chief. Can you tell her to ask question?
Ada,
you will not police me now. I'm trying to ask my question, but not if you continue to police me. If you disrespect me, completely.
Ada,
okay,
please.
Sorry, Daniel. Adabiko, just ask the question. Let him respond, so that this place won't be heated up. Ask question, then another person will ask. That way, and we can move where the mic around. Biko, just ask him the direct question. Can we can respond to her? Biko, go ahead.
Thank you again, Chief. I'm getting to that question. Now, my question is, how, when, and why are you self-acclaiming or self-declaring yourself to be the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic? How? Kedundi elect into this position? Because as much as we are trying to run away from dictatorship and all this nonsense in Nigeria, if anybody decides to succeed, you, as Onyawanam, a replacement dictator, will not be Prime Minister. So how? Because Kijiwe crown Biafran Prime Minister, and who elected you into said position?
As of today, you are a Nigerian, so you wouldn't know I was elected until, if you want to know, you join Biafra to know how I was elected. I was duly elected by the Biafra government in exile cabinet, and you are not part of it, and you can never be part of it until Biafra come. Then we can talk about your citizenship. The issue of whether I am destroying Nigeria. Yes, I am destroying Nigeria, and I'm taking responsibility, and I'm very, very proud for that. But the question you should ask, what led to me destroying Nigeria today? That is the question. I am destroying Nigeria because I have to protect my people.
You're destroying your people.
I'm not destroying my people. My people are...
Ada, please don't interrupt him. Please allow him to respond. You've asked him a question. Please, he disrupt.
My people are very happy with me, and you can see them here everywhere in Biafra land. Every Monday you see my people. That you are having a different opinion, a divergent view on how I am fighting Biafra does not mean anything. It is normal. Even we are going to exited EU, there's so many person, one person, one vote. It does not mean anything. It does not. So everybody with their opinion. And that's why we are in democracy. At the same time, we are in freedom fighting. So you should be asking what led to Simon Ekpa to the path he took today. It is because the time has come for somebody somewhere to take the bull by its horn. And I'm doing that. Nigeria is designed to fail. And I will be a very big tool to make Nigeria fail. My agenda and target today is to make Nigeria fail. And that is only Nigeria until Nigeria disintegration. I, Simon Ekpa, is going to do it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next question. Thank you. Omega.
Chief, because, somebody
Okay, you can see the Julia, who made you a prime minister of Biafra? Or who made you? You know, I believe when this similar question comes to Onyendu, no, if I forgot, you guys should remind me. Onyendu say he is a servant of the people. He is a servant of the people, and he's a leader of IPOB family, and a leader, a director of Radio Biafra. Onyendu they make the point clear. Onyendu put yesterday. The most difficult people on this planet. Igbo. Onye Igbo ka ga na-enye nri ịpụta uri agbawa. Igbo enwe eze, ị na ga na Igbo enwe eze. I am the first people practice about democracy in the world. This Western town crier. Everybody we gather. A wolf token. That is who we are. I hate it so difficult. But Mazinan can where put where Pakawandi boys on where Pakayon. Then go where Potasia. You want to take the glory. It becomes to explain yourself near the details. You can't, because he will a good digger.
Adachalo, you can ask on the comment section so that other people can ask him. And we're a lot of people that want to ask him a question. Omega, go ahead with your question. One or two. It won't be more than two. Go ahead.
Sorry, the question that had been asked that he didn't answer. I just wanted to somebody asked to remind him that question.
No problem. We'll come back to you. Omega, go ahead with your questions.
Okay,
Omega, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Omega, can you hear?
Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe network. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, where can I know? Oh, okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on this platform, and I already finished with me. Now, if there is a seat at home in the whole land of Igbo, how come someone by his boys are destroying the properties of the people you claimed to be protecting? You lack empathy. How come your own things are going wrong in your own in Anibu, that land that you claim that you are protecting? People are dying. Sit at home. There should be other penalties to make people go in and out, but people are destroying the property of your own people. And I was on your space the other time, and you were like, you kicked me off because if I asked that question, you were glorifying that your boys were killing people, your own people in your own land. How can you be fighting and killing the people you claim to be protecting? You lack empathy, and you don't have the qualities or the character to be a leader.
Is that the question?
All right, Omega, it's okay.
First of all, please let me address him. First of all, Simon Ekpa is not killing the people that I'm fighting for. The people that are killing your people are Nigerian state. Of course, you refuse to see that.
I've been on your space several times, and I hear you speak, and I hear you praising your voice. So you can't tell me that.
I praise the Biafra Liberation Army when they neutralized Nigeria Army, neutralized Nigeria police, because these are the people killing our people. So I praise them. Like yesterday, we neutralized many of them, and I posted the video. As you can see it on my page. I'm not hiding it. We neutralized them with more firepower when they come to kill our people. Before you see how they used to kill. Like what is happening all over Nigeria today. In the north, they kill. Just 1 hour ago, Air Force admitted of killing 40 people in Nasarawa State. The same thing is happening in Biafra land. We stop them. Today, anytime they come, they die. Do you know how many thousands of the terrorist army have come to Biafra land and died there? So what will they do? They will not fight the Biafra army rather they go and start burning innocent houses. And you are not talking about that. You are very comfortable with it. So I am not here to fight for you. I am here to fight for those who believe in their freedom. And you are not one of them. Thank you.
And you are killing them.
Did they complain that I'm killing them? You are the one saying it.
You are.
Right. Can we go to the next person?
So, reference, you can see the question they ask him, why are you killing your people? And he tried to run away from it. Some of your actions lead to the dying of our people. You know it. Burning of houses. There is some community in Imo State. There are no people there anymore. And our leader Madnakan came out and open, say that we cannot keep people that we are protecting, that we are trying to protect. Okay, because those of you on this space, maybe one day you guys will come across this program. I want to show you guys what Mazinan Khan said. A leader, a servant, what he said.
Disappointed. No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to have. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory. And peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. I will continue to do so until we get victory.
So, Simon Ekpa, Enole, Martin Nankan passed this message. That was last year. That he wants Biafra land to be calm and peaceful. That we are fighting to protect our people. That is why that's why in honor of Finland. Now cause problem na Igbo. Come this way. This way will be more better. I told you. There are some oil community in our land, in Imo State, in Abia State. Let them down their tools. I told you that. There are military barrack. These two tools I told you. And today you are claiming you are doing it, but you are not doing anything. Now people are asking you. Let's continue listening.
Omega. Yeah, go ahead, Yaga.
Okay, the next question is going to come from Otumba Dike. Ask your question.
Okay, they called me out severally. Simon called me out severally about to answer him because he actually posed the question in maps in the essential. Number one, Utumsi Oku before. Abia Mahadun am the East, and I made a decision as a young man, Ibina East.
Can I ask?
Otumba, can you just go straight to your question?
Okay. My first.
I'm sorry, but only Anne said it on. Is it the host?
Just let him entertain the questions, and then we can have conversations. But if he doesn't want, that's
this
fine.
Is the first time one address in this number.
back to Igbo. Otumba, Biko, many people judge because go straight to the point. Draw your question. Joy and then you answer. And because you're going to interject. Because now you Otumba can Simon answer your question. Otumba never.
Daniel, his mic is bad. His network is bad, Daniel.
Otumba, me pay mic to
everyone. People, I was trying to lay first vehicle na east southeast Kamgoteria. My first million na southeast Kampataria. My businesses na southeast Kano. I made that intentional decision. That's the background I wanted to lay before I ask my question. All right. My question is, Biko, Mr. Simon, what stake do you have in the southeast? Or, sorry, that is a security question. In any stake at all in the southeast? And that leads me to question number 2. Mbemjo from A to B, a tackle why him. You answered it from the angle of Ndeno. Will they starve because of my point A to B will life, political, economical, social. Nande nona southeast, Biafrans, or where? Yes, Biafrans in the southeast from A to B. What is your plan for them? Or Sunday outside, kill their king. What of those in southeast? And that's why my brother said that you lack empathy from the way you talk about those in the southeast. I made a conscious decision as a young man that I will even die in the southeast.
So what is your question?
What was stake?
Yeah,
one,
two.
This is not Igbo. This is Biafra.
Ana m ekwu na-ekwusi ike sị biko ife nwanne anyị nwoke na-ekwu bụ eziokwu ife a bụ Igbo space ka anyị bịa hashtag Igbo space mana ama m na o nwere ndị nada anụsụ Igbo ọ Igbo fa na-esiri ike so ịgbagote ọ bụ na ịdị asụsụ nwa Igbo ọfụma ị na-asụ ya ka isi wee mụta mana ka anyị kaba arụ na-asụ n'Igbo world greatest interject ya mmadụ again ewepụ gị. This is like the third time you are doing it. Interject again a weapon. So Otumba, finalize that question. We said Simon Wake respond. Okay, move the mic around. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I support your grandmaster Niku. Kaina suya Nibo biko. I bear by Inogo. You understand? When they Mafugo when they Bataraka can with the headline. Biko Kajua Nibo. So more to chago me him choice. Thank you.
Okay, Simon, I'm going to with the question.
I want one question with a logic. So what is the question?
Question audio gave mean well any stake.
Okay, and okay, and also is the security question. So I will answer him. I have a stake in Igbo land more than he can ever imagine. Okay. And then he talked about the life of the people as point A and point B. You know, it quite beats my imagination that many of you don't even understand that you are already in the state of war. That is what you are. You are already in the state of war in Nigeria. Do you know how many people that die in Nigeria every day in the hand of the government? Not even in the east, though. Other part of Nigeria. And because we are talking about Biafra, then whenever people die in the east where they kill, you call it people fighting for Biafra, killing each other. But who are those killing the people in the north? Who are those killing the people in the middle belt? This is war. Do you know today that as a result of the Biafra movement, the fighter jet of Nigeria is bombarding some part of Imo State? Are you aware of that? That is a state of war. So when you are in a state of war, The only thing you think of is how to get to the enemy and defend your people. You may not see it as a defense because you never believed in Biafra, and it is normal. You never believed in what we are doing. It is normal. But what I'm trying to tell you today, if you care to know, is that Nigeria is already in the state of war, and we who understand what Nigeria is doing, we will not sit back and watch them to kill our people because we have business in the east, you have business you are doing in the east. For that reason, everybody must die, so you can become the only king. It is not going to happen. We'll fight for the best interests of people, including your own interest in proxy, if you don't believe in it. But at the end of the day, after 10 years from now, you will know the impact of Simon Ekpa and Biafra government. Thank you.
Okay. The next question, I have to read it out so that the next question, Madu Juleba, also, you drafted a map. Why is the sit at home not held at other places in that map outside Southeast? Why is he not enforcing the sit at home in other places outside Southeast? Moreover, how is the referendum done outside Nigerian sovereignty, in Finland precisely, going to be accepted by Nigerian government? So, as are these two questions. Can you observe this sit down at home? Now, other territories, other cities, non a Biafran map, right? That is one. Then number two, can you conduct a referendum outside Nigerian sovereignty? Nigerian government again accept.
Okay, let me answer him. The first question about the sit at home is that some of you knows the history of Nigeria and the history of Biafra after the war. A lot of people were brainwashed, and they brought in the divide and rule tactics, which some of you here are now, being part of today, because no reasonable person who will see what is happening in Nigeria and support Nigeria, irrespective of how bad we are fighting the freedom. So they injected this hatred on Igbo in other parts of our brothers' area after the war. I don't want Igbo is that Igbo are dominating. And from it for a very long time. This is something that happened when we were not born, from 1967 to date. So what of the Biafra people from the old Eastern region? Sit at home is going to be gradual thing if we did not get our freedom before the earlier than we expected. So the sit at home will gradually spread to other parts of Biafra land. We may even change the tactics. We have actually achieved our aim with the sit at home, which is the delegitimization of the Nigeria from the southeast. We have done that. So the issue of sit at home will gradually, spread to other parts of Biafra land as time goes on. But for now, the southeast part of Biafra are the people that has paid the biggest price of one Nigeria. And that's why it is paid the biggest price. So you watch and see how the sit at home and other activities of the Biafra liberation will spread. And I want to make it very clear today that we have captured the entire 40 states of Biafra. We have the presence of Biafra Liberation Army in every state.
Okay, Kaiganiru. The next question. Before I join the microphone. Also, as a person, let me read it out. As someone that claims to be leading Biafra, do you know how to speak Igbo? Because you have never addressed Igbos or Biafrans with Igbo language.
So onye bụ onye Igbo, onye bụ onye isi ndị Igbo na Finland for arị nọ. Isi m na mamara asụ Igbo. Onye ha ga-asụ Igbo, ọ ga-asụ Igbo karịa m. Ihe nji asụ Oyibo, asụ Bekee bụ na Biafra bụrụ Igbo. Ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị Igbo na Biafra. And mpụta ikwu okwu, ọ ga-adị mana m mere ya, m kwuru ya otu onye ọzọ, ndị ọzọ ga-esi nụ ya. Maka ihe ọbụla m ga-ekwu.
Oh, sorry, it's my network. I want you guys I want you guys to check. Tell yourself the truth. Check. Or put the question across Simon Ekpa. Is there any country in this planet Earth that consulted their referendum in foreign land? They have their freedom. Just go and check. Or when any country consult their referendum outside their land and restore their country. When Catalonia did it, when Sudan, when South Sudan did it, Emilia in their own land. This is online, and that reminds me, because of I don't have much time. That reminds me, when someone asks him, you said in 150 days, Biafra will come. He was so nervous, and said, the Biafra that Ojukwu did not give you, the Biafra was wicked did not give you, the Biafra Masina did not give you. Is it me, Simon, will give you the Biafra? That he said all that to be relevant for him to be so now that the same thing goes to referendum. He's doing it for people to start talking about him. But that's what he said about 150 days. He gave to you guys. He gave to his followers. When they asked him, when they confronted him and asked him, why Biafra agreement? He said he was doing all those things to become relevant. Now, this referendum, is it not the same thing? Or is it not the same thing again? Oh, now he said he have created state, you know. And what did Amazon come when he was asked the boundary of Biafrans? And guess what he said? Any place Anna tied to piece of lapper, that place is a Biafra. But this guy has a gold digger on Maputa, naked. You know. Let's continue with the very much time.
Na space ka dezi bote mkpa. Ehoboro mputa na asụ sọsọ Igbo, sọsọ Igbo abụrụ Biafra. And onye ọbụla na-ene anya ka nsogbu Igbo bụ ndị ọjọọ na-achọ ka eweta that particular division na m address now. So asụ m Igbo karịa many of you here. You got to go? There.
Okay. Dalu Kaiganiru. We are Grandmaster Ganiru. Your question.
Okay, Dalu Nundeba, Diki Sikuni is the how Katu Munne, Oya de Makana, we are Igbo. Makanake Wezoku, no one to the Maribeleba, Choloka, Marihaga, get Hayabu is here about. And Obitomo Toka, Simon is not a Sibo. So I'm a Gia, no Libo Nam. Manatupu me kuya Simon Ogam Emily in a kuhi and na on other massing. In a sinner, Unya he believe on a Biafra. Get away joke not to dinner here, Bundibo. Well, in the Haluzuna Naga, Mungo Mebamna, Elus Madinabo, Grand Uncle Nabo Naga. So, my dear, Ipotebe, sinner, he believe on a Biafra. Or I got no forget, Nandines to give he believe in a Biafra, or Drum Moburis Yoku, when I come to a garden to Master Simon. Echetem na sita home is ya declare for September 26, 2016. Where Mazina the canon na detention IPOB through a powerful then declare the first sit at home, which was measurable and very great success. He would do that stuff both at home and abroad. And again, was Ibidolo IPOB 2019. And last year, July. I think on July 28th, Otutun News Media Blue, Nabuku, Namazin and the Kano says, Yamari to Kuzano, Sekusi to Kunono, and him Nadia and Gessin Mabro IPOBO, so Anama Aju Kamnajo, Nona Babata, Sina Mazin and the Kano Wunyin do, Maz Simon Bulu Prime Minister, ominili na una de gezele Mazi Nnamdi okwu maka na ọ bụ na anyị mabụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji ọnụ ya wee sị through I think our lawyer I can't remember when you could that thing in either media this thing on the DOS BMA that thing could that call lawyer catch chetism when I was saying that I actually sit at home what did you kuzna no makia yeah because when you open a tinya come ya game make up no brebo so msikam juo ka aka na tukuna sit at home or contravention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or ka we ya onye ndu ya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ko wozigi mabuzo onye ndu the IPO makana ibiana kuona ne what is the head ka ESN and what is one head ka IPOB na ecolas go hani into the question of Biafra BRGIE right nya bụ the first ajụjụ nke mbụ nke bụ ngajụ ọsịsọ bụ kedu ihe nwere ikwu gbasalụ ndị DOS maka na enwe n'ọtụtụ oge ha bịana na spaces anụmekwa communicate kwa ndị mmadụ si ya na ngenwa dị iche na gị ma awụrụ IPOB mana esi na IPOB mụ ada abịara m ebe bịa jụba m ibe IPOB bụrụ IPOB abụrụ m onye IPOB amarọ m mana ha na-aba pụta
so first of all, and I'm going to English because then make communication process on the Igbo. First of all, that you lose people during the war does not make you believe in Biafra. That's number one. I want to correct that because your actions and attitude suggest you never supported Biafra. And another question, yes. I don't know you, but your comment here suggest you can make me judge you. So I draw out to support to Biafra. No, I have judged you because if you are supporting Biafra, you cannot begin to indict me or start to castigate me for my process. I'm just responding to the comment. At this point, I am piloting the liberation of Biafra, and you can agree to that, whether you believe in it or not. So, the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know why people all of a sudden you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Before, some of you were attacking him, planning how to capture him, because you think that if you capture him, Biafra is dead. Now you have captured him and you have seen a monster. If you can call me that. I'm not bothered about that. However, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being in captivity of the DSS under Nigeria cannot give us order. He is not here to know what is happening. We know what is happening better than him. The stand is before he was captured. We can't that he was captured, and then from inside the prison, inside the DSS dungeon, he is giving us order. That order never come from him. If they want to tell us that the order was coming from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they should release him and let him come and say it to the public. We have made that particular stand very, very clear. So we are not going to take any order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from DSS dungeon. The number two, what was the number two question? Because you will talk a lot of stories. And what was number two question?
Ajụjụ nke bụ ndị owe asị gị ọtụtụ oge ndị DOS Patagonia
Well, I will not make a comment on, and many Biafrans are concerned that does not exist. Those people are the agent of Nigeria. I will call them the IPOB Nigeria. Political movement. Yes, that doesn't exist.
Okay, so
well, you can see whether they exist based on the action on ground. They don't have any. Biafra people are only loyal to the Biafra government in exile, not them.
Okay, Mr. Simon, question Madujo, statement rather somebody made.
And is an ignorant. I will also add that he's an ignorant fool.
Hold on.
If I am employed by Nigeria government, why are you supporting Nigeria government who will employ somebody to destroy Ali Igbo? Why do you want to
before you react so that you can react at once?
I'm reacting immediately.
Okay, Onye Pulifa is actually an IPOB member. Right?
He's not. Believe me. Do you not understand that these people are Nigeria IPOB? We call them IPOB Nigeria. That is their new name. They support election. They support everything in Nigeria. And when they fail, they come to Biafra struggle.
Okay, now let's interject. Somebody call a criminal, the person the right. Somebody call a criminal, that person the 100% right, and that's what he is. Do you guys know what I told you guys yesterday? Do you guys remember? I told you guys that maybe there is a fundraising by the corner that he want to use this to bamboozle his followers. I didn't know even yesterday. They consulted a fundraising yesterday night. Now I will bring out last night. To expose you and Tiago Timbodombo with Ezoku Chineke. Tiago Timbodombo, Piago Mbadangwa Wunisi. How dare you? The game is over. Don't you understand? The game has to go over. It's not business as usual. You just come out to tell your global followers that you have discussed with Mazen Nankan legal team, that you have taken responsibility. On your bag, on your sigil, okay, c'est ça. On your sigil, and I told you guys, go and check. Maybe there is fundraising by the corner. After the shenanigan of referendum, online referendum, the next topic you want to present to you guys is this: to continue to siphon you people. I don't care. It's your money. I didn't make the money for you. You decide where you put your money. That is your business. But my business is here to tell you the truth. That's my business. My business is to tell you guys the truth. So that a day will come, a man say, hey, I'm going to go. No. I'm going to go. No, it is. How can someone that say that he has nothing to do with IPOB anymore turn 360 degrees to tell you that he's in charge of IPOB legal team? And we ask him, who did you contact? Onyeke contact who? Is it Mazikan Takano who is in charge about IPOB legal team, international and local? Or is it the Wise Council, Basaleh Marco? You contact, you communicate with, or is it San Agabi? Who? Because you know that you have the platform and the people that help you to distribute your shenanigan. You just want to bring the topic. But I'm here to debunk it. That's all. So my people, this is what I said yesterday. That he want to use this, he's in charge of IPOB legal team to cash out, to deceive his global followers. But guess what? Last night, they did a fundraiser last night. I want to bring a video clip, what he said. I want to bring a video clip, what he said. Because Ezra using a more, I wanted them to. Ezra is Zunu. I Zunu. This was yesterday, last night. I want you guys to listen to Simon Ekpa.
fundraising for the government in Brazil. And of course, as you all know, things have changed. A lot of responsibility has come to us as well, in the name of the legal team as well. So the Biafra government have now more responsibility. Biafrans did not know that before now, the Biafra government, a lot of responsibility has come to us as well, in the name of the legal team as well. So the Biafra government have now more responsibility. Biafrans did not know that before now.
Kerem Balloon yesterday. Oh, I'm not a prophet, but there's I was in a more. I there was last night. Come on, my phone lazy. Last night, yesterday night, and the same thing that you all know, they now have more responsibility. They want to take, they're taking responsibility of the legal team. He made that statement to cash out because someone didn't say I want no zombies. You go on his Twitter, you know. I'm going that no there must be a fundraiser on an achievement. That's why we're monitoring always the night. Come and carry out this fundraising. There's ever was ever that they are having more responsibility so that could increase here, and he end up shooting himself on his foot. Let's continue listening to him.
The Biafra government has its own legal team, which have been doing a lot of work. The reason why we didn't make it public, even up to now, we are not going to make it public apart from the statement I'm going to make now. So the reason why we don't make it public is because we do not want to validate Nigeria as such. We do not because the legal system and the rule of law has also, something on the ground to help as many Biafrans as possible. Never have we made it public, other than what the statement I'm making now. So what I have to tell the Biafran people today is that a lot of work has been done on the ground, and the Biafra government have its own legal team. That legal team remain anonymous, but now we have officially taken full responsibility of Mazenam Bikano legal team. So that is a new development.
That Biafra government in exile now have their own legal team. Because the born Korean, I was on air for how many days? Kantakan was on Twitter. Now that Biafra government in exile have their own legal team. But he told you on Twitter that they have met Mazinakan legal team. They are taking responsibility. The tweet is there. Go to my page. It's there. I posted everything. Go to his page. Go to the team. That's what he said. Legal team. And from on 8th of February, that they are taking responsibility. The tweet is there. Go and verify. Okay. No. Okay. Let me see. I think I have it here. I think I have it here. This guy is a criminal. Okay. No. Yeah. I hope you guys can see what I'm showing. Yeah. Can copy it. Can I go put here? Can I go put here? Yeah, okay. Now, this is Simon Ekpa tweet. He said, breaking. After meeting with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu legal team today, we resolved that the Biafra government, the Biafra Republic government in exile is now taking full responsibility from today, 2024. There are two different issues. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case, Biafra liberation. These two cases are completely different from each other. This is a tweet from Simon Ekpa, a gold digger. This is why I call him a criminal. He want to turn around. He want to cover what he said. He want to twist you guys' brain. These zombies. Look, this is what your prime minister told you. After meeting with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu legal team, today we resolve that Biafra Republic government in exile is now taking full responsibility of the legal team, effective from 8th of February 2024. Then Kanu now respond because Mazin Kanu is the one responsible for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu legal team, international and local. He's the one responsible. Now, Kanu now responded crazy at Simon met with hashtag Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You have made lies your stock trade. Continue, but never you use Onyendu's name and that of his legal team in vain. Stay clear. This is not business as usual. This was Kanu respond to him. Then I was on air since on Friday. Today, Simon, I have told you that okay, underground. You don't want to let people know. Let's take it back again. This guy is a liar. He's a body liar. He's a body liar. Somebody that cannot take responsibility for what he said. Onya is a body liar. Now let's take it back. Now.
The responsibility of the government.
No.
Biafrans did not know that before now, the Biafra government has its own legal team, which have been doing a lot of work. The reason why we didn't make it public, even up to now, we are not going to make it public, apart from the statement I'm going to make now. So the reason why we don't make it public is because we do not want to validate Nigeria as such. We do not want to give any credence to the Nigeria state because the legal system and the rule of law has failed. So, but at the same time, we are also, doing something underground to help as many Biafrans as possible. But while that was going on, we have never made it public. Never have we made it public. And it is not going to be public other than what the statement I'm making now. So what I have to tell the Biafran people today is that a lot of work has been done on the ground, and the Biafran.
Una fuge omo maazi ezumezu eke nwe ekwensu. Maazi ezumezu eke nwe ekwensu. Ma gulu the truth. I tell you guys the truth and nothing but the truth. I'm showing you his tweets. What he just said a couple of days ago. I show you the response from Kantakano. And since on Friday, I remember na eti otimbodombo. Na pi otimbodombo. Na eti ambona ngona wunisi. Do you guys think he's not watching my program? Oh no. On the name of my program. On the name of my program. He knows. He knows. Now, change go out. Oh, go lot to change here. That Biafra government in Israel have their own legal team. That they keep it underground. They don't want to validate it because of Nigeria government. And these people, and so this man, some are professors, some are learned people. They cannot ask this guy, if this thing, can they change it at the end of the change here? And you will see some people now actually they defend something indefendable. Something where it's open. He actually defend there. So now it's underground. Now he's now working like Chinas and Wankita and the Chikapole Dozem, aka Enemy at the Gate, that they are working on the ground. Working on the ground for almost past 3 years. Only laugh. Now someone else is working on the ground with Chinas and Wankita and Chikapole Dozem. We are not dumb. We only to say 100 men. You guys never know that people like us will come up. We don't know that people like us will come up. And there is more people will come up. People that are tougher than Mazes Maze. Did I know? I'm not a blockaster. I am not a blockaster. I'm just here to do the justice. There are people that will do this job more than me. They will come up. Very soon, you will see. They will come up. And I've seen you that are watching me. You can do it better than me. If I can do it, you can do it better than me. Come up. Simon Ekpa today that meet is like Maznan Kan Legati. He met with Maznan Kan Legati and they concluded that he's taking responsibility from on 8th of February. Just yesterday, he's telling you guys again that they have their own legal team that's working on the ground. He meet with them. Let's continue listening to him.
The federal government have its own legal team. That legal team remain anonymous, but now we have officially taken full responsibility of Mazenam the Kano legal team. So that is a new development. So the responsibility of the government also have increased, but that shouldn't be a reason for for propaganda or what comes with it. So our focus as a government is to make sure that we secure our land, make sure that our military, our army, our resistance fighters are funded, make sure that we provide them with enough sophisticated weapon, enough material to protect our women and our children. The thing as a government, what we should do and what we are doing is to make sure that our people are not getting killed like other people in Nigeria are getting killed. It is the responsibility of this Biafra government. And that responsibility we are going to take till the day of the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra. So whatever you have done so far and what you are going to do will always be channeled to the protection and the defense of Biafra territory. So please, Biafra people, those of you who were still hanging on the fence or trying to, watch how it goes before you fall in, this is not the time to wait anymore. It is time you join forces with us. It is time you come on board and serve Biafra government, serve Biafra people in any capacity you can. So this fundraising is very, very important. Every person, every organization, every country that is at war
need fund and resources. And Biafra government in exile is not exceptional to that. So please, your support as a Biafra is needed. Your support as a friend of Biafra is needed, no matter how little, no matter how big. I want to inform Biafra people that remember that we are now, very soon, we will be unveiling
Ojobo, job man. And one day with job man, one day mad. Nearly all. Live the moves all they pay the workshop one day mad. Live all. Onye no? Mmili na-eli onye ọfụlụ ụbọ ọkpụ ya. Mmili amanli somebody ọfụlụ ọkpụ ya dia. So no somebody chọta agụdị ka ihe eli ọjọbọ. So nwanne na-eli dị live all tivela. Live all ọjọbọ nwanne mmadụ mepere. Live all ọjọbọ. And somebody will be here to defend indefensible. I told you guys. Or who know more responsibility. Now today on I wasn't that now. No one with his own legal team, they are underground. He doesn't want you guys to know. The Togu no meet Mazna. Think you guys should listen. Listen of ma. Listen of ma. And also go to China Sawankita. Go to Benjamin Madbugo. Go to Chika Paul Josefa, aka Enemy at the Gate. He did not see them countering him. No, because they are out of the game. The people you see countering this guy, this Onyoshi, are the people that are in charge. Are the IPOB. Are the IPOB. Those are the people that countering him. Telling him one day, tell them who you meet, not IPOB legal team. They go to Chinas and Wankita. Go and check if Imopo will issue any press release. No. Those men are out of the way. We are IPOB. Only 100 men. Well, today is not the problem for Chinas and Wankita. No? Now, let's also continue from the S handle. Let's continue.
The pipeline of Niger Delta. The Biafra government are now making sure that we delegitimize Nigeria, also stopping them from exporting oil. And the oil pipeline will be going on flame until they leave our land. That is happening as we speak. And there is always, and you don't believe. And very, very fortunate to me and many Biafrans is that those who believe in what we are doing are bigger than you in number. And that is democracy. So it does not matter what your opinion are on this. Since you don't believe in Biafra, we can never force you to believe in Biafra. But those who believe in Biafra are bigger in number than you. And let me tell you, what we are going to do to you people, you are going to be surprised. We will adopt even more stringent measures.
You are going to allow this person to make threats?
We are going to adopt more stringent.
Simon, yeah.
Very active in the Yoruba nation. We were making alliances everywhere to stop the killings of indigenous people in Nigeria. So when you are making this comment, please set the record very straight that before there has been bloodshed. Right. So this let me explain to you. Ndi Igbo was designed to suffer in Nigeria, and it is not from Simon Ekpa. Ndi Igbo have been disenfranchised from allocation.
But we need peace and harmony in the southeast. Ayoka. One day, my own
Simon, because
talking, you don't ask him to use 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, co-host. Oh, yeah,
and I am the
Right? So
Andy, let me explain to you. Understand it.
You're actually extending your conversation, and the more you talk, the more there will be more questions because you're making some points. So your plan now, from just what you said that some people are afraid of the war of 1967 because it was not strategically planned.
Yes.
So what you are saying invariably is that you are not.
All right. So let me ask you a question before I respond to you. Now, if I tell you now that yes, we are prepared for that, will you support Biafra?
Right. So
Andy, let me explain to you. Ndi Igbo was designed to suffer in Nigeria, and it is not from Simon.
No hate in Biafra.
Can I address you now?
Actually, can land your guy,
In a land.
Oga Prime Minister, I'm making my submission. You know, I've been silent since in Eku. I'm just taking some of the points that you've made. You understand? So, let's count the cost. It's helpful to us as a people. If you're being honest, you know. Because you can go ahead and respond.
All right. It is us. Let me address you. It is very wrong to say that the sit at home is causing economic hardship.
Simon, because you use 2 minutes, can you keep up yourself?
It is very wrong. When this person was talking, did not ask him to use 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah, co-host. Oh, yeah, Miroji Bro co-host.
So, and I am the key person here that everybody is asking question. Okay.
But I am the key person. I
am the key person. I'm the one. Everybody's. So in the southeast, it is very wrong to say that the sit at home is causing economic hardship to Igbo. No, it's wrong. How you can measure whether it is causing economic hardship to Igbo is that go you making every week. Fred, how much were you making every week when the sit at home was not there, and how much are you making now? That is how to know whether people are actually, in economic.
And the people are telling you that it's strangling them.
Can you stop? Can you stop, please?
The people who are in the southeast are telling you that you're messed up.
But it's okay. Emma, all them because Mr. Simon, all the money on a space today. Nibo neba, and I want to help one takere. You understand? Ona I know keta bully anisi. The man on doors on actually the same thing I natural. So yeah, bully. Ijwe market yo wagi. Bulogere, ige juwe rotandi na hani make even. No reason in natural hidden challenge again. Na nimago na interject because I believe at the end of the day because people are saying either accessible. Many people are against it. You understand? So at the end of the day, they will know exactly who you are. And it's not by exactly what you say, it's your attitude and everything. Because Adana, Honorable Adabiko, stop interjecting. You understand? I ain't telling you about okay. At the end of the day, we will not forgive you. You understand? We will not forgive you. That is why my name Daniel Lebo. Simon Ekpa. You understand? Nemeka. Watch Nemel Hansen in an Eba. Abokwana the vehicle I enjoy destroy an Igbo. Yaba Yona, Yobana. I saw one actually Yobana natural. Choya Manena, I make a show him and again, no one again make it. And where is the culture change where one where Zenozo. Ziggy now. Ye delegate Jum Kekos when I forgo for now. Can come. I work on 1 year's yoku. I am on this when self-determination. I am one the last group who gave me self-determination. I believe you need to look out from other people's experiences. I'm space. He started by insulting the memory. Good and fine. I'm doing it in my own capacity. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And my job, but we need peace and harmony in the Southeast. Maka one day we can see na one day. My own bemeche begin na day. So let's learn to listen and respect people. So Biafra, be Nigerianist. Thank you very much. Choose go Aganist.
Yeah, because we'll go ahead. All the
anyway,
Simon
now I have not addressed Daniel's question, but he has come to make more comment. And so the way I have been treated on this space, I have just decided to stick and see how you people are going to, handle this space. But the way I have been treated, that when other people are talking, I am muted and they interject and interrupt me, and I cannot explain what I want to explain. I will please leave. You can continue. No, because you can continue your space. Don't invited me. And target today is to make Nigeria fail. And that is only.
Oh, well, also. Go there. Also, Osnan de Muti, all balls. We're adding in the corner, Passim Bamba Epona. Indicating a background. And where in my hundreds of people trying to judge you. Also, what you know, don't they deceive? Don't they deceive? Okay, and this thing, I hope. Let me. This thing should. Hold on.
Fighters
are revolutionaries. The rule of engagement. Some of us have actually done things that can actually wow you. You don't know the rules of. It's not just you that knows the rules of engagement. Or the rules of listen,
right. And the answer you gave here
this is actually my space. This is actually my space. So
let's take it back.
And so many other places in the world. And we are seeing how they are going about it.
Fighters,
it's not just the rule of engagement. Some of us have actually done things that can actually wow you. You don't know the rules of. It's not just you that knows the rules of engagement. Or the rules of listen. Let me land.
So you have just answered me, Simon. And the answer you gave, here.
This is actually my space. This is actually my space. So let me land. If you
the man said no. This is my space. You must listen to me. You must listen. The question people are asking you. I humble on a prime minister. So here, let's take it gradually. Also, so let's take it. Listen.
But speaking this way, and we're asking you a question, and then you feel like by throwing a question to me, so that I will give you yes or no answer. But you don't want to answer yes or no. You can't tell me, so if you give me this now, what? No. There are things, because if I ask you some question now to say yes or no, you will not answer yes or no, because you want to explain things further.
So do not make it that way. If you ask me a question and I didn't say yes or no, then it means that my point is invalid or I don't know what I'm talking about. That's what I want to clear you on. So go ahead and respond to it.
Okay, can I address you now? First of all,
the only thing we could na ali Igbo da incha ko incha ni ko di n'aka. Esi n'aka gi.
This statement from this man to the Egu. After this guy's statement, the thing to the Egu, which you don't have bamboos. After the statement, God was the also. It cannot be deceiving people. You cannot be deceiving people. I have told this guy, time with that number, sit at home is not working. Sit at home is hurting our people. You know, people keep on talking. The event. But it's hurting the people. And what are fighting for? And when you push that people to the wall and they vote back, everything I want. And even when they come for Lefalando, the only thing I never this is hurting people. Go to the state. A lot of stores, clothes go down. Moving cassava. If you're sincere, go and make these two things. Let every oil company in Southeast, Imo State, Abia State, list them. Ask them to down their tools. Military barrack is there. Apart from these two things, any other thing you are doing, you are hurting our people. Let's continue.
Understand? Esi n'aka gị we may be an Igbo. Kawanye njọ ka o si wede before. We will not forgive you. Onye ọbụla, that is why my name na ebe a Daniel Ego nke gị bụ Simon Ekpa. You understand? Nnaemeka Nwachu na-emel ha ncha niile na ebe a. Abụkwa na the vehicle anyị ejiwe destroy ya n'Igbo. Ya bụ ayọ nna ya onye ọbụla. Asịrọkwa gị ga-achụ n'ihe ọbụla ị na-achụ. Chụọ ya mana ị na-achụ ya mee ka ị chọọ ịma na gị na ụmụnne gị na-emekọ ihe. Anyị nwere izi na kọlchọ Igbo kọlchọ eji wee nwee ụmụnna. Nwee nze na ọzọ. Enwere ga-eji ime ihe ọgbachi ndị ọzọ nkịtị ma ọ na-atụ ọda ka a ga-esi wee mee ihe. Nsị gị na ihe akịta na ọ na-eme ma ọ na-afụ m ụfụ n'ahụ. Ihe dịrị gị ịjụ m ka o si wee na-afụ gị ụfụ n'ahụ ka m esi wee nye aka ka ọ gaba agaba. Mana ebezie na dismiss ya sị mba na o nwere isi mba na ịma na eziokwu adịrọ n'ime ya ka anyị gwakwa n'onwe anyị eziokwu. Anyị abụrụ ndị izizi mekwe self determination. Anyị amabụkwa ndị last group ga-eme self determination. I believe you need to look out from other people's experiences. Ayo can na yo. I'm na space. You started by insulting the memory. Good and fine. I'm doing it in my own capacity. Don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And my job, I've already done a post. But we need peace and harmony in the Southeast. Ayo can na yo kwa. Maka one day ukike ntị aji nwayọ na-ayọ gị kịta ukike one day ma ọ mgbe emechi bike nna ihe eti mụ na ndị mmadụ imebe echi nsị gị ọkwa ngwa gị ife agwa echi nsị gị akwa ngwa gị ya agwa. So let's learn to listen and respect people. So ya ka nna ayọkwa n'unu ncha niile ma ị na-eme Biafra ma ibe Nigerianist. Thank you very much. Choose konye ya ga.
After this statement from this guy, sorry, my people, is this network. You know, after the statement from this guy, Ka this guy man who ana apia na apiti akpolo. Ka o maru na Ọka na aya batago Ọka. Ka o ma na aya batago Ọka. Because this guy is doing why you're wearing where we okwu oba ime. Or matter the people are angry that none of the land. Now people decided to do something. They will do something. The Igbo ji onye ọbụla na-alụ. None of the land that people decide that like I said, I said to you guys, it's impossible to extradite him to Nigeria. It's very impossible because the law of EU protects there. The law of Finland protects there. So the people can decide big, massive protests everywhere. Now it's no. So let's continue. After this thing, also.
Yeah, because we'll go ahead. All the then I jega and because kai many akwankwam because
anyway,
Simon
now I have not addressed Daniel's question,
but Prime Minister
has come to make more comment. And so the way I have been treated on this space, I have just decided to stick and see how you people are going to, handle this space. But the way I have been treated, that when other people are talking, I am muted and they interject and interrupt me, and I cannot explain what I want to explain to people. I will please leave. You can continue. No, because you can continue your space.
Don't go. The only thing me kubuna Ali Igbo.
Nobody has invited me here.
The one I for now. Yeah, they
Balo Shapilape, Kanefia, Macarena.
Nobody has invited me here.
Oh, no, I know Keta, Bully. The man does on actually the same thing. The only thing me kubuna Ali. The only thing me kubuna. But we need peace and harmony in the Southeast. But we need peace and
Emanina Prime.
Nobody has invited me here.
Simon,
I want one question for you, but the door is open for you to leave. You're not a god. If that is how they worship you, I don't give a damn about you. We are here as Ndibo and in the Biafra. You can leave. But now when the question okay, that's fine. That's okay. We can move forward. Anibo Kalenono, Biafra Kalena Kalenan the Kano, Biafra Kale Simon Ekpa, Biafra Kale Moa, Biafra Kale Guma, Sonyo Bona Melo Mwe, Noga Balo Shapilape, Kane Fear, Macanina Chom, you went the so now Obonoya no take the heat. So what the robot sent Takaichuan no Walenchi. I can you Dalono.
Also,
Chief, I think let's just go ahead and wait to everybody.
Because Oche now his followers, everybody now have to bamboozle people's heads. Calling you as a PM. I will ajojo. Ndaka adu de ajojo kalende juice de ajojo. Emu ko understand. People now say biko cheli apona, biko cheli apona, biko. Because all my that na mokwa na happy. Na ndo obia control when you batala. Because all the game plan. He want to come and go sell his market. A man and Dr. Libe sell the market that they are more wiser than him. They are more educated than him. They are more reasonable than him. Let's continue. even at a point, one of where they put on the defend, yeah, couldn't work with the person too.
Reactions and all that. At least the space may ka onye ọbụla ghọtakwanu ka prime minister nwa shi echiche anọ ka o shi ekwu okwu. Ị marakwana onye nwa chọrọ eche gị maka ndị na ya ka ọ bịa. I get ya ntị mara ife ọ na-ekwu. At least some people away go no comprehension method ebe from 1 to 10. Enwego ndị maka o shi eche. Enwego ndị maka o shi arụ. Ihe akwa Kim Jong-un. Okay, ihe ọ chọburu ikwu North Korea mana o mee mistake kwuo South Korea. Ishi ndị mmadụ joyi. That was a mistake. Ọ North Korea ka ọ chọrọ ikwu. Oh, Kim Jong-un ka ọ bụ mana emo.
Don't misrepresent him like that.
Eze chite okike abịa maka ebe nọ.
That is what it says. They are trying to correct you. No, I will stand in.
I will stand in for it. Go ahead though.
Host argument I can worry when I can never sense when you walk a mail nature no can judge.
Why am I when I get? Why am I when I get?
Today.
Why am I big when I get? Emma Prime Minister on a cool.
Is it Prime Minister? Onye na-ekwuzi
eze chite okike abịa ma netwọk ga-adị ọnụ mma na ahụ ama m nọ n'ukwu osisi ifugon anyị jejewe n'ihu.
Okay, well, ọ gbago n'ọsọ so amaziri m ihe m ga-ekwu mana ọ dịkwa mma na ọtụtụ mmadụ gwara ya ka ọ mata na onweghị owuwe onye Igbo karịa onye ọbụla a na-ebe a. Ọtụtụ n'ime anyị macha histri anyị ma ndị a na-akụzi ugbu a ma ndị a kụziri before. Enweghị n'ebe a na-enweghị onye olu zuru na Biafra. Enweghị. So ya wuzie na mmadụ feel na because imego onwe gị enweghị onye ga-ekwuzi naanị nke i kwuru ozi nke ka mma ọ gị nwa ga-achọ anyị ma ya ọ chọrọ ya ma ya achọghị ya. So ka ọ wụ na ị chọrọ ọdịnamma ndị Igbo ọ enweghị ike ige ntị mana n'ihe ụmụnne gị na-ekwu mara ma enwere ihe ị ga-atụgharị uche ị ga-atụgharị change to ụfọdụ ihe ndị ị na-eme. Ndị nọ n'ala Igbo na-agwa gị sị ọ dịghị ọtụtụ mmadụ anazidi na-apụta ezi akwa were nke anyị ka m akwụgodi n'azụ nwa afọ Imo steeti o were awụzikwa ebe mmadụ na-apụta gị sị na ihe ị na-eme na ọ dị ụmụnne gị mma ị chọghị ịnụ ntị. Ofu ihe m chọrọ iji ya awụ ebe ọ sị na ọ gaghị ege Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ntị because na ọ nọ na DSS ya wụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụtara taa wee sị na ọ chọrọ ka akwụsị sit-at-home a ọ ga-ekwe because ote m siri na-anụ from ihe niile ọ na-ekwu ọ chọziri ka ọ wụrụ ya nwawụzi kọmando already ọ sịgo na ya wụ prime minister. So echeghụzi m na ọ chọdịrị ịga route Nnamdi Kanu because enweghị mgbe mụnwa na onwe na mụnwa fili na ya wụrụ ya nwa ọ gaghị agba nkịtị n'ụdị ọbara niile a na-awụfu n'ala Igbo a na-awụfu ya ruo na ụbọchị taa ka isi m na ọwụ destabilization of Nigerian economy ebe akwa mmadụ agwala ya sị lekwa ihe ndị Niger Delta mere ọgwụ nke ahụ we destabilize economy. Ihe ị na-egbu uwu ndị Igbo ibe gị ụmụ ala Igbo ka ị na-egbu businesses ka ị na-egbu o nweghị otu ọzọ enwere ike isi chọwa ihe a ya sị gị iwu ha onye Biafra onye gwara gị na ya wụghị onye Biafra. Ọtụtụ n'ime ndị mmadụ n'ebe a n'eziokwu ya wụrụ na ihe a na-akọ ugbu a bụ mmadụ one n'ebe a chọrọ ka Biafra gawara onwe ha kepụ from Nigeria. Ọtụtụ n'ime na-enwere ọtụtụ because of what Nigeria bụ apamagwa a na-akpasa ụmụ Igbo enwere ọtụtụ ndị ga-asị na ha chọrọ ka anyị mee ya mana ka emezie ya ọfụma ka ọ bụrụ na ya agaghị awụfusi ọbara ụmụnne anyị o nweghị otu ọzọ ya ugodi n'isi oke ka chọọ n'ụzọ ọzọ mebi focus ọ na ịkpọlata ụmụ Igbo na outside ala Igbo lọbata na n'ala Igbo bido I'm running the business in your libo. Can you do you can a libo? Cannot you and who I want who ran it para? No, I better pull nearby. I don't like this at home. I can't deny John. In hot no, as long as all we are.
Can I ask you a question? But Chalono, Kaimenia, one by one, because Ebuka Bubu Chalo. Let's take it one by one.
I don't just understand the Zioku. I understand the No, because when Samuel was here, I wanted to ask him a question.
Next before we came out the Vuruno Vupo. Eh?
First of all, I said to start everywhere. The world, British Gejide, Oboro, the royal family. Onya Wakage wepo, Onya Wakage Ejide. Second, enwe yastic measure economic impact ihe ọ na-eme. Ndị mmadụ na-azụ ahịa na Lagos, ndị mmadụ na-azụ ahịa na Edo State, ndị mmadụ na-azụ ahịa na Ogun State. Mana ndị mmadụ na-azụ ahịa na Igbo. So it is clear na ndị Igbo na-asọfa. So ihe nchọ ịgwa Simon biko unu na-anụ ihe ọ na-ekwu, ọkụ unu mana Gandhi ọnụ. Biko Simon Chelo because Gandhi na-ebu ọnụ. Ndị India na-eli nri. Right? Because na Gandhi feel that na yes, na ihe bụ my cross. Because Simon feel no his cross. Unu wa feel no cross unu. Because unu gwa Simon, ya bidi ibu ọnụ ka Gandhi si wee bu ọnụ. Ka anyị nwa ka ndị mmadụ zụwa ahịa, ka ndị mmadụ gaa liba na ala Igbo. Then mgbe international community recognize ya, then anyị gwaru Biafra. This is so annoying. I'm telling you.
Let me say something here. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. He believes in what he's fighting for. And I'm going to say that now. I am still coming back and I will lead from the front. Today, where's Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Today, Krebono. But someone of Finland. Now, I was prime minister. Someone on Finland, about 150 days. After 150 days, or go referendum. Okay, when they were pass go through, nothing. Okay, when they were pass go through. Okay, when hit go there. When I to the ego, on the goli, after sound easy, go even go say no. Me one man say, I bet for land. Oh, you're going to say, on your way. The lady, they do flow and walk. You know, this guy. Now, Gandhi pull on, may fasting. Pull on until this thing, let him start it in Finland. The lady. Let's continue hearing the anger of the people.
I'm telling you, right? Because FDI, right? Abia State, but the third or fourth state with the foreign direct investment. Na Nigeria. Na last quarter. Or go see that now. Yes, you can measure economic activities. It doesn't go beyond that. So, Obuna, unu gene, where Obi Oma towards Ndibo. Bikonu, Banyano na state, Bidonu na state, Nigeria na Bogodo Oko, Obuna, Iwa Alex Oti, Nimo state, na Anambra, na Ebonyi state, na Enugu state. I got the oye, I got the man. Then, I don't got it very clear, Unu nine bundoshi, Unu jani Rioru, Unu nine, because in Anya Ketano for the past 7 hours, so one with no free here. ejide onye ebe omieba ejide onye ebe omieba onye apụtasị na-enwezi iPod onye na-apụtasị na-enwezi nke anụnwa Simon Ekpa pụtasị na Biafra ejide ebe omieba unu ncha niile were ọkwụrụ wee saa ahụ onwe n'ime unu ga stand nwu kweta na ofe ihe si oke o n'ọkwa ihe a ejiri na that just
Eze Chito Kabia mean on transit network in a break kwa makwa mo anymore. Are you
break? Data.
Let me just quickly debunk what he said about Prime Minister being head of state. First of all,
head of government, head of.
And now, somebody, one of autopilot, I go defend Simon Ekpa, who never was the guy. They will allow the guy to say, they will allow him to express his feelings, to express his objective view. Then you have to hear the response, people in there.
Government.
No.
No. Oh, Mama Sita. Is it still Kabia, man? In a name, they I think he's on transit and I don't know. Because in yes, I got one affair because the man drop a bomb ban abafo, he got no keep come explode off my Kadoma forget. High sense, go up with Sika nest. Oh, kwa attack onya bokwe. Ata?
Now one day can cook him before network aga me see, honestly. That at least even my chief, I like him just no name and no put here in order. Now where see follow the rules of engagement. Within those name merit self-determination for goodness sake.
Chief, I want to put your mic, oh chief. Just may he question make a chief.
Chief, I don't get
Ana mani food na bu nyokuma nwa zo yanzu nanu.
I said go ahead, sorry.
Okay, see a lot of countries in military determination, a lot of countries have get independent from sovereign countries. And they were rules, UN rules of engagement. And I like what Chief and Daniel, you people just put in a place. And sometimes only I feel as the entire people, the entire Southeast, we illiterate. This is the first time I know this guy no Coco. And I thank God that he just unraveled. Just no just no totally. And I really thank God that market or I have is unsellable. Any kuyo is unsellable. Abraham Madulu is the same as that is in the help your own people or is destroying Nigerian government something. And you are saying that the Southeast, the sister told me destroying. You don't know what's the meaning of SMEs. Common SMEs, durability. The Tabakwa state we have Sasa set and other middle bed that is coming trooping in the Abba market on Monday. Ubane reduced their drastic and the entire marketers are to tell you that look at the money that is Madam Ponya no Guaruku if say ma Ebuwarishi. Oh my God. Thank God it's just unraveled. And I thank God because all this why because you already blocked me, all most of all those. See, and again, what I want to say is that our munjore imehesa sitatumo o ega ho the madna check business again how much and which are some all these army check geba aho ga me ya ahununu ndara Giga who in the way you just to find deliberate you can't ask them to go and sit at home. Are you okay? Maybe he have the sign my is a celebrant and the rest of it. God forbid
is that in this space, rebook it. What, you know the guy had a body here now. We are talking about for once, if it's 2021, most of the students do not write WAEC as of mathematics. Most of the students do not write WAEC. 2021, 2022 is on record. And some people are trying to defend this kind of nonsense. If not because of the parents and the teachers of those people within the certain room that have to help the students, especially the SS3 students, to go and write their WAEC. During on Mondays, go and check the timetable on the band. This is the statistics. You are destroying the business, you are destroying the education. And even with that, the Southeast region have to fight so hard in order to make sure that their children go to.
Now, let me say something. This reminds me a lot. If Ezoku na quarter, truth last test of time. For the anger on can understand the kind of remind us about why this it reminds us about that sit at home that caused our daughters, our sons not to take NECO exam. Do you guys remember then when China's one kid always come online, say NECO? Somebody never excuse NECO. Even Chika Poli do same. Say somebody, say, okay, let's tell Biafras about NECO. And guess who is that? That was Kantakano. When Kantakano told them, this sit at home, when you do have canceled it. Because why is this network frustrating me like this? Huh? Excuse me, let me see. I don't this network. Let me see if I can change this network. So why is this network frustrating me like this? Let's check if this network is okay. I don't know. The other one is frustrating me. No? So, Kantakan said, since you are looking for an excuse that Maznaka did not give you an excuse, tell them because of the NECO. And Chika Polism said NECO is not okay to give. But guess what? People are using it to pass judgment on the movement. People are using it to pass judgment, maybe on their rights now. No? People are using it to pass judgment on the people. But can't remind them, implement what Maznakan said. And when Chika to them say, why did they only give excuse, reasons? And he said, use NECO. Now, on Akama, and let me bring the evidence. I'll have to play the evidence. Where?
Only said we should suspend the sit at home. And I asked our people, those that I had discussion, I said, but what is the reason? Did Onyendu give any reason why we should suspend it? And they said he didn't give a reason. And I asked them, but you tell me, what reason would I give Biafrans why I am suspending this sit at home when our demands has not been met? That was my question. I asked those both in DOS and those who were not in DOS that I had the opportunity to speak with. They were there the news. I asked them, what will be the reason I have to give? And so Well, with that, sorry, I think I'm trying to mix a little thing here, but the lawyers have not come back to us now. Now, this is before the night, the first day of it. So when I was asking them, what is the reason they want us to suspend this thing? And they told me that we should use NECO as an excuse. I mean, we should use NECO because of the exam that the people are trying to hold. And I said, but NECO doesn't really, it's not the strong excuse to give the Biafrans why we should stop the sit at home. And I will be very, very frank. And I will take the responsibility. I haven't said it on air before because it's not, I don't come on air to, and I said, because there is no reason from our leader that we should stop this sit at home, that we are going to go ahead with the sit at home. And then we went ahead with the first sit at home. After we did the first sit at home, and it was a huge success, unbelievably successful. Then, after that same Monday after the sit at home, the lawyers had a visit again to Onyendu, and they now came back and said that Onyendu said we must suspend that sit at home. So that message came now the second time, and I said, okay, if Onyendu insists, after the evidence we have provided that this thing was successful and that our people were willing to do it, if he insists, I will suspend it. And I suspended it. That instruction came.
So, who there? Una there now. The person here, the reason, say, use snake and tell us, was Kantakano. But they use it to castigate him. They use it to blackmail him. Today, our brothers, our sisters are using it to pass judgment on the movement. And this disobedience of Mazen Nandekano is the genesis of the problem when I'm able today. We must tell ourselves the truth. Let's continue listening to them.
School. And you have that God saying that it's just that I pity the Nigerian security operative. They don't know what to do. They are purely because if they know what they are, they're supposed to let those people out. Because to me,
This is so annoying. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, right?
I thank God that it's just unraveled.
Oil and
let me take it and bring it back again. Hold on, because it was interchange. Yeah, hold on. So we need to hear the anger of people.
To
those people that is forcing people to start, they are criminals. They're just a common criminal, just a reflex. Because they cannot be able to even see have a face-to-face and even do a normal engagement. Nara. Daniel, thank you, Anichi.
Thank you, High Sense. Bika Gana Jenny, because only Choriku Queen on a speaker section, you will naka, or Kwan Nikugo, and Butsu, you can do Zoba and with Bagote. Then I'm not trying to come no more, Mike. Mana, the last person buried by Amakwam Koshikwado, Amamko, Amame Boshibia. Because let's just be respectful so that we'll just have a very good conversation. Chief, when you try to cook,
even the Puketa. I know because network no na make kwara.
Yeah, you could only gag after you, but Starman. Sorry, after Starman and you got to Kenny. Honorable, I get check. Oh, those half a kageba, Emeka, Kabajida, Kichidenke Moses. Chief,
okay, so eventually, if a Basalo this sit down at home, the state in a benefit very well because of impact on them when Anambra State, but Delta State. Delta State may benefit heavily from effect of Ilue Delta na Ilue Asaba. In fact, most people now are busy Asaba si Asaba na abiaze their shop na Onitsha. And for they move go to their shop completely because of just crossing the bridge. Once you cross the bridge, and on Afia dazo, Afia kanazo, but then you might compare the percentage because even I know we fast sometimes. No matter what impact he had them. Ketabuna egugide Ghana na Delta State. Na bakuzi, that is if we bendi Igbo Ghana because they want to move completely from Anambra State. So what am I eju we poteba na asio nwa ya ase. Eju afa na ke ifije move la Asaba. Osin na on Mondays in the customer ya na-eji abia. Customers ya na-esicha other places. Ana akpofa ndị ọcha. Like in mafia. Asị ndị ọcha bịara afia. On Monday ndị ọcha na-abịa afia. Open a shop game emechi. Your counterparts just across the bridge na Elafia. Because this is one of the questions actually ever. Can you men or them implement that sit down at home na Delta, na Rivers, na Cross River, na Kekwebozo, Akwa Bayelsa? Because based on the map, SAB map of Biafra, can you men are them here? Can you men that the team, the Liberation Army, or the whatever the security architecture hamwe? Can you men a fight can make you sure? Nandia, they more observe that same sit at home. Because if I mean now so Sundibo been at the 5 eastern states, na California before Basalo Biafra. Then at the end of the day, a Cesiani Institute to the process South Korea Mel Institute. So that onye buzi onye Onitsha aya buzi onye Onitsha makana osoro we kwenye na aga enwe Biafra under your activism, right? If ndi anine before ya abo iche echiche n'isi onwe go na awaisi. Like obrono ife Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gwa gị ife Simon Ekpa ife dio no ife iweli isi kita weli isi na check ife akita or the kifar enwe kosi we make sense na ebe onye Igbo ebe aka amụrụ gị no na ikwu na process ndị a ji aga ka iwe nwere onwe anyị na support ya enwelozi onwe anyị because no fọn wa dọtalia fasige na ebekwazi onye obodo unu na ya nyero yi citizenship so na ya achụpụ ya achụpụ kedu ka nya bụ ife si we make sense as onye Igbo ebu nwere akọ na uche achọkere nka nwụta that thing because about the question also Obanya or that's a question straightforward. A dry question on our that is the problem. You cannot lord over Igbos. That's the truth. Or didn't radicalize you go. You can go with them, not on exile. But you can't lord over everyone. You can't do it. From nowhere. And the funny thing, I don't want to whatever, no, if live and whatever. The funny now because you are hiding on the internet. When they come to grand scheme of things, you will not even be on the table. You will not be there. You will not be there. Eventually, you will not be invited. I keep saying it. But you can be fighting and doing opposing opinion to your own. Na this Twitter. You can be fighting them on open or if you before the best I get be security official in one nigga. Because maybe you're going to get one year and a board or I can get you as old Macanebu Yagabo, Ship Alfatobo, my Waloma Pepo Madun, Nama Popo Domain, I send HR kind of Lunimia, Candem Madobia. Do what is sure go Bia, Cafano Lunia. I own a quadu, Obanana Quade no Yabunana Nibo, no problem. Mana Ogos I am Bukwakifu. Follow if Obunalo na Igbo since 1970 we lueketa otobuni for an Igbo si we debo mbo individual so na agba mbo onye obuna na agba individual onwekwa presence of federal government na Igbo ilola use from Enugu to from Onitsha to Enugu if you go how many years uzo adeketa ilo that road na beza concession no but no MTN na losinya uzo but no federal government no MTN losses ya fitinye toll nya so we kwu na unu na akwada another one ya bụ na nke aketa unu kwadoro ofuma unu amara ife bụ government because each na Britain na ndị nwecha interest na oil and the natural resources in Nigeria ya achọka unu wapụa asị ka asị ọcha ka ọ bụ nke this time around otu esi wee dị ya dị egwu so ife na-ebu uche because afụrụ na m ife ekwuru ebe a today Simon respond to but no a logical thing make sense to onye ọbụla jela akwụkwọ na m akụkọ onye na-ejere ege onye jela akwụkwọ think ife niile ọ na-ekwu ebe make sense to you. But they're not going to be first person here in the comment section. Na condemn madon na makana na challenge here. Onya pata oji kuni oji more space, more time. Because na kobu no kuna that challenge anything. Nobody asking question. Oh, you're our supreme leader, you're our prime minister, you're our leader. Nkobu no ku is a god. Iya kubia ka cross na epototo te polia isiana. Epototo to sebula eba obo na photo. Wolu photo e debe na room ge. Epototo to sebula na eba. So that you go webu ni fobu no ku otu aka oge sede. I drag a question, respond to question. I challenge you, respond to as only one log. I just not say, and I do useless question. On what a question useless? Or I do get your water. So become call labor I beleba. What I natural can be along of to a one natural can well on why. When open to under his leadership, what was here with this on counter attitude on no, it will not work. It will not assure I'm landing they are convinced. Because I don't want a lot of followers young with the same manner, the same thing. You will just see them littered like street urchins in the comment section talking rubbish.
Chief, Nonya mute your mic. Nonya mute your mic. You'll give Secretary Simon. Because most of them then thumb down na nibucha umwai. Ama hot plan no. Because thank God na we go some umwai. Already ko na ni umuke na zo di Biafra. Madam Integrity afom ga hot ma fa is aga kwa kita cute more mani na bali.
No, detail from Integrity. Cute mom boy also, but they use the same profile picture.
You mean here? Okay. Starman, you never want. I got chat, then I got to Kenny because I get busy and can 4 minutes, no more 5. Chief, I'm how many hours he can wait more, but let's cut it down. Starman, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, from my understanding, we were supposed to have this discussion this morning, and there was supposed to be a co-host for the side of Simon, but I remember when I came into the room.
Because we're only now.
Chief, Starman
network on the bar. I don't okay,
go ahead. Starman, you got Sunibun. So real far, ma'am, go ahead.
Okay. Ogenji Batana the room. When we heard and the room was beginning to look like echo chamber, like one-sided, basically. And I just thought, this was not what was agreed. So I was listening for a while before I eventually even decided to come up. And at that stage, because the room was one-sided, by the time Simon came in, I think people were already emotional because I think there was a lot of deliberate effort to misunderstand Simon because everything he said clearly. Now, even
this was the guy Charlie Bear defend there, but I want you guys to listen how people bounce on him, how people respond to him. Listen.
We'll even start by the whole prime minister issue that people seem to be representing as if he imposed himself on us and he's now some sort of king. First things first, and I think it was, I can't remember, someone came and like two speakers ago came to have a rant about the whole prime minister. First things first, the prime minister is not the head of a state. The UK, Rishi Sunak is not the head of state of the UK.
The prime minister is the head of government. Bikono, what is all this for God's sake?
The government is not the state. The government is not the state.
You won't Igbo.
Yeah, I'm Igbo.
But they are not so tony far. We don't need since 9 on Igbo space because so pray in a house or I know what Kosha does it janja. On it, just go ahead, though. Go ahead, because I have to go there because I can't make it download the Prime Minister Tinya and Jumbotron so that we'll not confuse ourselves.
Okay. See, the government is not the state. The government is a part of that state. In the UK, the king, or the so-called King Charles now, is the head of state, is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, and is the head of the Church of England. He's the head of everything, not Rishi Sunak. So this misdirection people are trying to make, like Simon is imposing himself as a king, or because he said he's prime minister of a government, and people are just deliberately trying to misunderstand it. I'm sorry, it just sounds very amateurish. And then, as for sit at home, now Gandhi, in India, they used sit at home against the British Empire. When people read about Gandhi, they will be hailing the guy, how he fought a British Empire with non-violent means. You see this sit at home, I keep saying this thing. As Nigerians are complaining now, in the end, everybody will sit at home in the end. Well, obedience, why haven't they gone? Should we do a protest? See, for Biafrans to reach this stage of sit at home, like as if they haven't done everything already, they haven't protested, got shot at, they haven't complained to their governors, been ignored, been marginalized, maligned. They've done everything. But Nigerians, the rest, they are still learning. Obedience, they know why they didn't go and protest, even though there was all the noise to protest, but they didn't in the end, because I'm sure the memories of NSAS, of what happens to you when you protest in Nigeria, was still fresh. But you see, in the end, everybody will realize that sit at home is the only thing I can do left. That's the last line of action and defense. The last thing. I refuse to partake in my oppression in the government. I'm sitting at home. And then, knowing fully well that unless the Nigerian state is now ready to send army to come and be dragging you from your house, in which case they are now transgressing. But mark my words, in the end, the whole of Nigeria, especially those that want to be saved, will sit at home in the end. And when people complain about sit at home, the thing makes me laugh because, when pastor calls for all day, night, and whatever vigil and thanksgiving and sowing of seed, nobody complains. But when you sit at home for your own free, you are spoiling business, this one, that one, nobody complains. When they burn your shops in Lagos or wherever else, and force you to sit at home. That one is by force sit at home. You just come on social media, you shout, nothing happens. You see, this sit at home, I think, is trauma from the hunger that they used as a weapon against us in the First War. I think that's what it is. That some of us, in response to that trauma, we just freak out.
Sorry, Starman, because it taking go more than 5-6 minutes. Man, you when I can't go in on a southeast.
I want you guys to listen. The question they asked him.
No, I'm not in the southeast.
In on Nigeria.
No, I'm not in the zoo.
Oh, what can hot Taribish Abamiri?
Boo, tell. Boo. What has me? Boo. That got to the Ebuka. What has me not been in Southeast?
Starman, because Kaigani, you were when I get Kaigani, you take go more than 5-6 minutes. At least I have to get Bishop. I'm only on Anambra Kangini. Maybe you would have had a different perspective. Man, Kenny,
you're talking as if I don't have family back.
I know.
Okay, I want to make a comment here, Chooks, because.
Okay, Chief Imechaka, Kenny, got you.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The comment I want to make here is that it's very unfortunate that Some of our people have become so brainwashed that they are using the trauma of our people living in foreign lands that are being persecuted as an excuse to justify the self-inflicted trauma that is going on in the Southeast. It's appalling. I can't place it. Because if you listen to what they say here, do you prefer the burning of our businesses in Lagos than sitting down at home? It doesn't make sense. There's no brain in it. But then it sounds like a justification. So because Igbos are facing persecution abroad, outside Igbo land, then it is justified that they should also feel some pain. So if they are feeling pain at home, that should be a good reason, because there are some that are facing it in Lagos. It doesn't make sense. If we are not going to speak the truth, then there is no need for us to be having conversations on social media. Let us stop assaulting our intelligence here. Some of us are not fools. This journey, what I know here, that doesn't want us to have our own homeland, to control ourselves. But when you come here in public to make some defense over things that doesn't make sense, you are insulting our intelligence. Or as if you can do like on a secondary school or on a primary school, you just put them together. Because Nandibo, na Ndibo shop hoko, na Balogu, na Mandelas, na Lagos, or Kama. You know, you are trying to justify it. So because Nafan Dibo na Abu na Lagos, Ndino Kuzino, faculties were down completely. Managewa, it be outside Nigeria. In our government, some of you self, maybe Munya give you fene government na go free. Uboso na so ge file unemployment in benefit in obodo no dia. You got to go. In ma PTO just benefit in obodo ebe. Man dey na Igbo na agwa na fa like ifa. No bu no ifa ka e begide we nwulute ebe nwa na eje. Na ifa adro mma na odrozi fa mma. Mad na say na ifa adrozi ya mma. Ina asi am na me be enjoy na after all no when din ke na Lagos a na agbo no for ọkụ. No, well, why are you using trauma to justify trauma? It doesn't make sense. But let's move forward.
Okay, Chief, thank you very much. Kenny, because there are lots of requests, and when they join me, most times I'm more the space. Of course, there are going to be reactions and counter reactions. So, Kaibali and I'm over 85 requests back.
So,
Kenny, go ahead, 4 minutes.
No problem. Chief, I can make it Oga troops at the ground. I call me your one in no senator to a cartoon is low, so time on earlier. How do you come where Mike here the on?
I'm here to go ahead, sorry.
Okay. So I call me your no senator to a so that could spend their more time car. And when more people are Julia Juju. But unfortunately, Opugo. But I would have actually him agree by your mic, Mosino, because no senated to Aka to SSU. I say, I'm not to SSU doing job. And I can listen to Aka, in my opinion, so that when more people Jutaliaju. Even Chidria will, my cousin Anna 2 votes. Atucha vote to declare. Actually, kede obodo ọmaalụ nọ n'obodo oyibo wee declare independent based on vote atụrụ abroad ka a ga-anọtụ ka a na-anọ n'ụlọ atụ nye m any country ọmaalụ or anybody na-esuye nwee ike ịgbagote gwa anyị na obodo tụrụ vote nọlụ na foreign land wee tụọ vote wee declare independence bebe in a foreign land. Echekwe ma na-atụ vote anyị anọ na Nigeria wee tụ vote keduzi ka o si wuru n'obodo oyibo. That is number 1. Number 2, choice ya bụ na ife ọ na-eme ọka I don't think na ya nwa bụ Simon Ekpa na convince people. Ọka adụọkwu dị successful otu how much successful Nnamdi Kanu make himself. And eventually, if Nnamdi Kanu with a criticism, onata, and he got arrested. Boy released here, Obara also at the first time, Ogalo.
naga from town to town. Akala me jwa ke kwani very eme na ge wa aka take the same toe, the same line. Onye na edugi, onye ndugi lane for you. Why haven't you come back? So at the end of the day, even Melai, I got a ban an empty vessel until because na government anara alwalo. Open government in alwalo. O to Peter Obi wee lụọ ọlụ mgbe o nwere challenges nke I am and with this conversation today, you know. Man, otu I see now so the guy name me attack and or look at the guy and wave the anime. I have listened to him now for the first time. Unfortunately, the guy is so empty. It's so empty. Obuna Bugote, he just if a question the guy just stupid question or answer what stupidly naga. It's so empty. Obuna the Carlo now. I can accord some respect for that guy. Based on every day he's bringing out new topics, new teachings, new whether you agree or disagree with him, you cannot ignore the intelligence of that guy. You can't. And he came down Anibo, Mevomel, until the military has to take all their armor to go and face him in his hometown. So I called him that respect. But to this guy, because Onyadu is so empty, you know, by the end of the
empty.
Akwefugo, Secretary Simon Jirinwayo, Akwanshigi Chalo, Onya Chalo.
Look at you.
Ke mere ụmụ nwanyị na-eso Simon unu na-aka enwe obi ọkụ unu dị mkpụ ebuka.
You know, Ima,
can you go ahead?
Let me come in here. Una for this speaker, una for you. The way it sounds is not an IPOB member. It's not into the movement. But look at Tiwo, one before no, or what on that give it DJ. Ebe a true leader no, than ebe a scammer. No. Ebe a true leader no, and the scammer they claim no way did that. On that give it DJ, ebe na ebe. Ogwago ihe bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. The teachings and everything. Na ka one bunch here. Not Finland. Now I've got Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Now if he come out, now you have Finland come down on the land table with him. He said it, and this gonna be followers. The same one banshing. I was yes, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pota. They will know if you see in this struggle or not before you hand over. How dare you? Onye cable. You may choose yourself, but people have not choose you. People have choose Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu have done what no Igbo man have done. No, baby, he challenge Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. A prophet, onye amụma. I will not take any instruction from anybody in this dungeon. I will not take any instruction from anybody in this dungeon. Ọkpa ji agụ mgbada abịala ya ụgwọ. Betima na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye amụma. O wee gwa agụ si Simon Ekpa, don't let devil enter you. Look at what people are saying about Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Tell you the difference between Egbe and Egbe. Between a true leader and a scammer. They claim not a leader. Let's continue. I try to be now.
Even the one why ndị obodo ọzọ na-akwa iyi na anyị nwa pop. You know, at the end of the day, I was sitting. But anyway, in order to kangali hug Mark so much. So please, even now admonish us to understand the one nsogbu anyị nwere wa government anara alụ ọlụ. Simon Ekpa is an empty man. Obo that na government in Alwolo, actually anybody not destruct to things in Anibo would have been wiped out. onye apụta ya ọfa biko nu ka anyị ghara waste unu. We understand there is a hunger in the land and the young men are easily enticed to all these things. Mana rapụzi ya na egbe biko nu ka anyị mara otu a ga-esi wee mee ibe a. You know, ọ bụkwa na ya convert to vigilante in order to achieve the same purpose we actually secure our homeland and our land, which ya nọ n'ụtụtụ na-ekwu maka etu efi si aba na ndụ mmadụ. Efi na-aba na land ngoche n'ime obodo ndị mmadụ ji aka ọlụ. Efi na-anọ ebe anyị na-emebili ife. I agree. Oke ọ bụ na ya convert unu to vigilante, ka convert ya unu to vigilante kwụwa unu ụgwọ. Ọ bụzi ya na-enwe ndị ekwero can constitute nuisance to the community, then they wipe them out. It's as simple as that. But the problem is that ndị isi obodo, ndị gọvanọ bụ ife mele anyị na Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa na-akpọzi onwe prime minister or whatever ọ kpọrọ onwe ọ maka gọọmenti anara alụ ọrụ. So biko anyị kwutukwenu maka that empty vessel anyị na-eti ọnụ ọ gọvanọ anyị batala iwe anyị ji nọrọ ebe anyị nọ iwu gị. But ụmụ onye ngele ntị kịta Simon Ekpa he's so empty. O nwere onye ọ na-convince, o nwere new story, e nwere new invention ọ na-ewepụta like Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing. He's just an empty guy making noise. So bara ka nchezo onye mana ka anyị ghara na ichezo ndị nchi obodo anyị tiela anyị n'ọnọdụ anyị bịa anyị n'ọlụ n'ofuke space onye nwe nọ n'entity do empty n'ezu ndị mmadụ ori pụta anyị na anọla ebe a nọkọ mana nsogbu adịrọ nwanne anyị ka ọ wụ dị njọ ọdịmma
Kenny ekene m gị biko anyị ga-agakwa n'ihu biko ka anyị shikwuo 4 minutes onye ọbụla biko ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ before anyị ejebe bụ because anyị na-agbalị ka anyị nwee nwaanyị na the space mana ọ dị ka ndị sekretrị niile Simon Ekpa ha nwechara obi ọkụ biko enwe nwaanyị IPOB nwere low BP anyị ga-enyenwu mic ka ọ bịa nọkwa n'ebe a because ndị niile na-abịa
Honorable
Ada bụ sekretrị Simon enidi nwaanyị sekretrị Simon
Honorable Ada.
So ebe a ka m cut there because it's about this program is about 11 hours 11 good hours ka I made this program. So the message made to the autopilot Biafra government in exile: start listening, start thinking. This struggle, this movement, football club league. Okay, Chelsea Ọgbọlọfụma, I'm a Chelsea. Man U Ọgbọlọfụma, I'm a Man U. Man City Ọgbọlọfụma, I'm a Man City. No, don't bring into this movement. This is a struggle. Tell yourself the truth, because when you're not telling yourself the truth, you are putting some people life in danger. When you are not telling yourself the truth, the action in there is a bit. Somebody else somewhere, they put their life in danger. And this is the fact. Simon Ekpa have come out last night. After much Otimbodobo Piaria. After much Otimbodobo Ntidia. And also with the tweets from Kantakana. He has came out to tell you people that now, no one is own legal team, they are underground. That means it's not IPOB legal team. I am a Kantakana in charge, but it's after the Otimbodombo, it was only a Sikobo. In the morning, afternoon, it's not a stable man. From time. I'm not a stable man. Now, we'll change go about for too much heat. We'll change early on. So on this note, Masu no ya fota ka afu echi. Oya do nwoke ma oya do nwanya mma. Ma ndị nọ na side nke ya o, ma ndị nọ na ma ndị na-akpa ndị code of conduct o, oya do onye ọbụla mma. But obere egbu anyị egbu onwe ya n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwa ada nwa ọkụ nwa ọsọ. Onye na-echere maazị na nke a na-eche ajụ echiche ya eji isi ebe gị wee buru. Just like what Simon Ekpa is saying, that he's looking for an opportunity. He's looking for an opportunity. Simon Ekpa said he's looking for an opportunity to fight with the Nigerian government. And when that opportunity came, he used it. That he was praying for the opportunity. So that opportunity in a prayer to God is for Maznagan to have a problem. And only the problem is, yes, this is the opportunity he used. That's what he said. This is what John. So in other words, when Maznakan is there, you are looking for everything to take Maznakan away for you to be able to deal with the Nigerian government. When Onyen do not with us, if they look for every other means to take Maznakan out of the way. Okay, let me bring it up. This one is quite very important. Let me bring it up.
Because they know, some of them know my background from Finland. Those who are in Finland here, they know me very well and they know what I can do. They connived with the then defunct leadership of IPOB that if they allow this guy, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. So, and because they know I was not part of those who sabotage Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, they know I could be one of the biggest obstacles, which I am. And then, as God have it, after they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, the opportunity that I prayed for to deal with Nigeria the way they have dealt with my people before, we can now liberate Biafra. The opportunity came. And here we are today. That if they allow this guy, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. So, and because they know I was not part of those who sabotage Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, they know I could be one of the biggest obstacles, which I am. And then, as God have it, after they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, the opportunity that I prayed for to deal with Nigeria the way they have dealt with my people before, we can now liberate Biafra. The opportunity came. And then, as God have it, after they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, the opportunity that I prayed for to deal with Nigeria the way they have dealt with my people before, we can now liberate Biafra. The opportunity came. And here we are today. Then, as God have it, after they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, the opportunity that I prayed for to deal with Nigeria the way they have dealt with my people before, we can now liberate Biafra. The opportunity came. And here we are today.
So, as God have it, the opportunity he was praying for after the kidnapping that came. So, before then, you were looking for an opportunity to deal with Nigeria. But just because Nnamdi Kanu is stepping on your way. And when Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, that opportunity came. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. So you are having an opportunity. You are praying, looking for an opportunity. Looking for an opportunity. and the opportunity manifest. You are looking for a way to push our leader out. That was in your mind. But you say it was after the kidnapping, the opportunity you are looking for came. Then even before they kidnap our leader, you are looking for a way to push Onyendu out. That's why he tell Onyendu, you are the evil 50 men in one man. That's why you have one man now can live with 50 men in one man. A man now can reply to you. Don't let Satan enter you. Don't let Satan enter you. My people, oh yeah, then. When I photo like I FWH, I think we have to leave Simon Ekpa and his group because I hate you Timbo. Ojigolo on ya, onye akam. Onye asị ka ọ bụ. That's no way legal team. So that means of IPOB legal team. Or confess go after Timbo there. So Ojigolo on ya we onye akam. So the next program will be on Chinas and Wankita. We are coming. Can I tell you Timbo? Because remember I promised him that anytime I'll be on that radio, I'm gonna confess. So in my next program, whoever that's get offended, I will not tell you sorry. I will not ask you to be happy. What I'm doing here is justice. It's not personal. Don't take it personal, but what I'm doing here is justice. And I said, whatever I said, if you feel that I lie, that I am blackmailing someone, please come up for a debate. Come up for a debate. That is the reason why I will say that whoever that my brokers offend, it's up to you. If you are happy, it's up to you. Because I'm giving my own and contributing my own quota in a little way. I'm contributing my own quota in a little way. So you can remember, can email or anyone comment section. Now, boy, no. If be a man, come up. Easy. So bad follow us on our YouTube. Follow us on our YouTube. Subscribe. Go to our page. Please follow us. And on our pages, follow us, and on Ikechukwu follow us there. And I'm asking only for that half each year. He said, and next week we will do that program, and it's supposed to be today. No, going back to our roots. But next week, I promise, we will do the program. They won't. Bye bye and one love.